At 6'6", number 4, Michael, number 4.
Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports. Moments away, it'll be the Los Angeles Clippers going up against the New Orleans Pelicans. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy. And we've got Allie LaForce reporting from the sideline. A moment here now to see the numbers for Yves Missi.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage. And it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
Now let's take a look at the starters for New Orleans. Jones and Williamson in at the forward position. Trey Murphy is out there with Fears. And it's Queen in at the center position. And for Los Angeles, get out there with Harden. Then there's Harrison Barnes. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And it's Landale in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And when you look at these teams on paper, there's a clear 10. Discrepancy.
Yeah, but Kevin, games aren't won on paper. And if you're the underdogs, most people have already written you off. So you go out and play free with no pressure and use all of that public doubt as motivation.
We've seen it already this season, and P has an elevated intent to win. Anytime he's matched up against one of the league's power teams. You know what? He loves these kind of challenges.
And let's give MP credit. He has walked the walk. The tougher the competition's been, the better they. This team is behind MP all the way, and the leadership he provides, they're not afraid of anybody.
Here's Leonard. The Pelicans make their last shot. Here's the kid. It's hauled in by Queen. Down low, here's Williamson, and he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Yeah, it's almost like Zion's nickname could be "and one." Certainly happens a lot.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
A 78% foul shooter a season ago. Pretty steady when he's at the line.
Here's the kid. Pass to Leonard. Here's the kid. Barnes the screen. The kid passes to Barnes. And it's Barnes slamming it down.
Yeah, his athleticism more than makes up for his lack of size. Allows him to compete even against bigger guys.
Williamson looking it over. To the paint. Here's Queen. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Here's the kid. His scoring average of about 32.5 points a game tells you all you need to know about how dangerous a player he can be.
Well, they've started this game strong offensively. 3 out of their first 4 attempts.
Pass to Queen. The try is by Williamson. And finished off by Williamson.
Defying the laws of physics, Zion Williamson.
And another look at that last play with the AT&T Connected Cam. Here's Leonard. Bucket is good.
And the coaching staff has to be happy with how they've shot the ball here early on.
And unfortunately, Coach, the Pelicans still looking for the franchise's first deep playoff run.
Yeah, just 2 playoff series wins since their arrival in New Orleans back in 2002. They've had some tremendous talents, but the stars have yet to align.
Here is Harden. Zion Williamson making his last shot. Here's the kid, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Here's Queen. Against Phoenix, he was really on his game.
You see the full strength and athleticism of Murphy on this jam.
And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, the kid can't hit. The Pelicans leading. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Tyronn Lue gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. In terms of his team's scouting report, Zion Williamson is at the top of it. He raved about Zion's blend of skill and strength, telling me, I don't think there's a stronger guy in our league. Plus, he can put it on the deck and finish at an elite level. Zion is like a freight train coming right down the lane. Guys?
All right, Allie, we thank you for that. The kid gets the bucket.
Yeah, he makes it look so easy out there. The game comes naturally to him.
Here's Fears. Guarded by Harden. Drills it from outside. 8 points for him.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
The kid passes to Landale. Makes it off the glass.
Yeah, there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Williamson, the pass to Queen. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
The basketball mind Williamson has is special. Just knows how to break the D down in that pick and roll.
Here's the kid. Uses the glass to finish the layup. The kid's got 6.
He's been very efficient in this quarter. Keep getting him the ball.
Williamson against Barnes. Jones kicks to Williamson. No scoring in this one. Good on the bucket.
Boy, both teams racking up the points to start this game.
Yeah, and I'm sure both coaches would like to see more defensive intensity from their teams.
Here's the kid. Back to Harden. This one for three. That one's no good. That makes him 1 for 2. That's to Williamson. And he makes good on the layup.
Well, look, it's not just dunks for Zion inside. He's got great touch in there as well.
Barnes the screen. The kid passes to Barnes, and it's Barnes slamming it down.
Well, he led him with the pass there, almost like a quarterback timing a route. That was impressive.
They set the screen. Here's Williamson, 6 for 6. He's yet to miss from the field.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Harden the pass to the kid. Pass to Leonard. And that one, good. Leonard's got his second bucket tonight.
What strength from Leonard there. Not allowing the defense to get the best of it.
Williamson outside. Shot clock at 6. Shoots from the high post. Hits the front of the rim and out. Clippers trail by 6. Here's the kid. He has 6. Pass to Harden. Launches a 3. Can't hit that one. New Orleans has gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. And it's Williamson missing.
Not really what we expected. You know he wants that one back.
And here's Leonard. Down it goes for his third basket in as many tries.
Slick move by the Claw. A forward who handles the ball like a guard.
Pass to Jones. Here's Queen. He's defended by Landale. Jones from outside. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. And the Pelicans lead by 7.
And that's exactly what he's looking for. Draining the triple.
So for the Pelicans, Poole comes in for Jones. And Murray subbed in for Trey Murphy. So much great work being done by players in this league, Coach. Herb Jones, for instance, doing a lot to help with financial literacy.
Yeah, I think sometimes, Kevin, what these guys do off the court is overlooked by people, especially maybe that are outside of the community that guy plays in at the time. But there's a lot of guys like Herb Jones who really take the time and make the effort to help people in their communities.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Pelicans.
Well, they're in a great flow. The ball's moving. All those assisted buckets means the offense is running well.
Oh, man. Their mid-range jumper also has been on fire. Tough to beat a group of guys shooting with that much confidence.
And we've seen it more than once. DeJounte Murray has been traded for huge hauls.
And that shows you his worth in this league. Teams have been willing to give up a lot to get him. You don't see that kind of length and versatility every day.
And even though we're very early into the season, Stan, what do you make of the top teams in the league so far?
Well, Kevin, there's some that have definitely impressed me so far, but it's a long season. I want to see if those at the top can keep playing at that level throughout the year.
And they keep hammering away at them inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And Queen gets it to go.
Nice touch there near the hoop.
Clippers trail by 9. Here's the kid. 6 points for him. Count the basket. The kid's got 8.
And that's not nearly the kind of defense that's going to prevent a player of his ability from scoring.
Poole, the pass to Queen. Outside for Murray. And there's the call on Zion Williamson. That's his first foul. And the Clippers making a change here. Good Shafino's checked in.
Number 17, Jalen Shafino.
LA's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Pass to the kid. Here's the Shafino. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Well, that's a shot the defense felt like they could live with, and it worked out for them that time.
Here's Queen. Now here's Murray. Shoots. Rebound by the kid. There's 1:26 left to play in the first quarter. The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
And way to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. And Fears has it in the corner. Poole outside. Traps in the tray. And the Pelicans lead by 8.
Great three-point shooting here out of the gate. That makes 4 makes already from long distance.
The kid passes to Trent. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by Queen. Queen's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Pass to Murray. And here is Williamson. Three-pointer on the way. Queen can't get it to go. And so it's Trent with it. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. Trailing here by 8. Here's Fears. That's tipped. Here's the kid. And stolen by Fears. Near the three-point line, it's Poole. And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. From beyond the arc, they've been absolutely tremendous. Right back after this break. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from New Orleans?
I know it's early, but all those three-pointers, boy, do they add up.
And with each made 3, their confidence continues to build. Their opposition might want to change their approach to try to slow them down.
So for New Orleans right now, DeJounte Murray is out there with Jordan Poole. Then it's Yves Missi, and it's Dudley in at the small forward position. Now, here's Trent. His last outing, he had 18 points. Here's Champagne. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it?
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis, Jim. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. The Pelicans making a switch here. Spencer's checked in. Pelicans leading by 6. second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Back to Murray. Lots of room. That one good for 2.
Well, you know, one thing that makes Murray a great player, he can score with or without the ball.
Pass to Champagny. Trent, that's a 2-pointer. Pelicans with the rebound. They come into this having outplayed Phoenix the last game.
Yeah, they were able to maintain focus in a hostile environment, and that led to taking shots that made sense.
Well, and it's one thing to get the shots you want. It's another to make them. They've got good scorers on this team.
Now, here is Harden. 9 points last game. And there it is for him.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
To the wing right side. Murray outside. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
Well, Murray can certainly break you down with his ball handling. He has got a terrific skill set.
Here's Harden. Against contact, Harden makes it work inside.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Hey, guys. Well, Jordan Poole, he's never shy. He said the big moments, end of the shot clock, end of the quarter, the end of the game, those are nothing. There's real-life stuff that people should use the word pressure for. Basketball might be a little nerve-wracking for like 30 seconds. Guys, back to you.
He certainly plays without fear. All right, Allie, we thank you very much.
And that time, converting off the catch. Harden showing a little bit of everything tonight.
And Dudley kicks to Murray. Pass to Spencer. There's a good screen. Kept alive to the right side. Dudley, the putback. Great positioning on the putback. And the Pelicans lead by 5.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
And Tyronn Lue wants a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Leonard, he's checked in for Los Angeles. The kid comes in for Gary Trent. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Pass to the kid. Inside. And that one's good, Chip. Penny.
See, now that layup isn't possible without the help of the pick.
Here's Williamson. The rebound by Champagnie. Clippers trail by 3. Harden the pass to Leonard. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
And Leonard makes it look easy. Incredible at getting inside and just finishing with physicality.
Now here's Murray. He has 6. And he gets the bucket. Murray's got 6 points in the quarter. And so Harden will bring it up for Los Angeles. Tough loss coming against the Rockets in the last game they played.
And that was a game to forget. You'd like to find some teachable moments, but I think they'd like to just turn the page and move forward.
Well, everyone has off nights. They just need to make sure that they bounce back strong.
And Greg, the way the floor is spaced now, how much would you enjoy playing in this current environment?
I'm lacing up my kicks as you say that. It would have been a lot of fun. But not only do you have more room to operate, defenders practically, they can't touch you.
Just a straight flush by Murray. No threat.
Harden the pass to the kid. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates.
And that one's good. Leonard.
Such a strong wing. Kawhi can more than handle his own down low.
Murray scanning the floor. Over Harden. Murray, no good.
Yeah, loose coverage by the defense, but he just couldn't make them pay.
Here's Leonard. Aggressive move inside from Kawhi.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Williamson a screen on Harden. Murray finds Williamson. Back to Murray. 4 on the shot clock. Over Harden. And again, no good by New Orleans.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Here's the kid. 29 points for him last game against Houston.
Yeah, and he chipped in a couple of blocks also. A well-rounded, complete effort throughout.
Now, here is Harden. It's a 3-point game, and it's good, 2 points.
Yeah, and it seems like he's getting more comfortable with each bucket.
New Orleans has gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land shooting. On the free ball here. They set the pick for 3. Murray. Again, the miss by Murray. Clippers leading by 5. Here's the kid. 14 points for him.
And don't look now, but they're starting to extend this lead.
Well, look, we've seen that no lead is safe these days. You got to keep scoring and extending that margin.
And so James Borrego decides to call timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for the Clippers. Malik Beasley comes in for James Harden. And the Pelicans making a change here as well. Fears is checked in. New Orleans moving the ball around. Back to Jones. To Williamson. To the middle. To end the cold streak. Rebound by the kid. The kid's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Kicks it out to Leonard. Barnes passes to Beasley. 6 to shoot. Here's the kid, and the Clippers getting another bucket right there.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
Queen can't get it to go.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
Their body language does not look good right now. They're deflated and unable to stop this run.
Pass to Beasley. Over Fears. There's the steal. Now here's Williamson. Jones sets the pick for Williamson. And the dunk by Williamson.
Rolling to the rim like a freight train. Zion is a force on the drive.
Pass to Landale. It's Beasley on the wing. Here's the kid. And here is Barnes. And it's Barnes slamming it down.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
Yeah, when you're moving the ball like that, it just keeps everyone engaged in the game.
Here's Queen. He has 6. Jones, no one around him. His three-pointers off the mark.
Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
The kid passes to Landale. To the inside. Yep, it goes, and the Clipper lead is cut down now to just 7 on the basket from Jones.
And despite the hot start from beyond, they've gotten away from shooting the triple.
Here's the kid. 18 points for him. And Leonard has it in the corner. Pass to the kid for the 3. The shot will not fall.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession. And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. And it's the Clippers with the ball. The Pelicans make their last shot. There's a screen. The kid passes to Landale. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Landale's got 6 points.
Yeah, after a first quarter where they struggled from... long range, they really started to get it closer to the basket.
Here's Williamson. Falls right in. He is 8 for 11 with that shot.
Well, this is how special Williamson can be. And when he's hot like this, just keep getting him the ball.
Here's the kid. His scoring average of about 32.5 points a game tells you all you need to know about how dangerous a player he can be. And so it looks like the Pelicans will retain possession here.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, there's nothing easy on offense. Coaches love seeing that kind of hustle on the defensive end.
And the Clippers making a change here. Good Shafino's checked in. Lets it go from deep. And Trey Murphy hits from deep. Now just a 2-point Los Angeles lead.
He's already got 9 points from three-point range. They need to pay attention to him wherever he is.
He takes it in. The kid gets the bucket. The kid's got 20 points.
Well, they just need to keep getting him the ball. He has been terrific this quarter.
Pass to Jones. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
He just powered that one.
One of the game's top dunkers. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Clippers lead by 2. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter.
Guys, I want to talk about something else for just a second. Is it me? or have the alternative jerseys around the league gotten? All right, looking back at our first half, the Clippers are in a tight game.
Their offense is running like a...
And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. A fantastic game from the kid in this one.
Well, with a double-double in hand through 2 quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
Well, he's already put in a full day's work. They might want to lighten the load on him in the second half.
And so it's Harden bringing it up for the Clippers. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Jock Landale's out there with Harrison Barnes. Then it's the kid, then it's Harden, and it's Leonard in at the 3 spot. That's who's out there for the Clippers.
Showing great vision. And delivering the pass out in front.
And now Allie Laporte has something for us from the sideline.
Thanks. Well, the kid in our last game against Houston really lit up the floor. He picked up 29 points, and he registered a triple-double, showing off all of his skills. Putting in a performance like that one really builds momentum in your direction. We'll see how far he rides that wave tonight, guys.
Allie, we appreciate the update. Greg, it was obvious. He was having a lot of fun out there. His victory.
I'll tell you, he may have been enjoying himself, but whoever was matched up against him certainly wasn't.
Yeah, well, winning is usually fun, especially when you have it going like he did.
Barnes can't get it to go.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
With the drive. Williamson outside. Right wing, here's Queen. A three-pointer, no good. Clippers leading by 4. After the kid. Williamson with the block.
Yeah, Williamson is good at owning that airspace around the rim on either end of the floor.
It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
And they start the second half with 3 straight misses.
And Stan, the NBA equivalent of a human wrecking ball, that is Zion Williamson. When he's on the floor, that is.
Well, absolutely. The only problem that Zion... Williamson has really had in this league is staying healthy. He is virtually unstoppable going to the basket and an extremely underrated passer who creates a lot of great shots for himself and his team.
That's a big donut, folks, here. Start the second half. 4 straight they've missed.
Harden looking it over. Here's the kid. 20 points for him. Harden with a floater on the fly.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists. Pass
to Queen. trying to end the drought. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Tried to get in there using his height. Murphy working through the defense.
Just a terrific perspective of that dunk from the Connected Cam, brought to you by AT&T. There's the screen. The kid passes to Landale, and he floats in for the easy two. Credit the assist on that one.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Barnes against Williamson. Outside, Jones. The three. He can't get that one to fall.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
The kid passes to Landale. And good that time. Landale's got 4 this quarter.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
He lobs it up.
Go up and get it. Trey Murphy.
Clippers leading by 8. Harden the pass to the kid. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Clippers.
Well, you've got to like that they're not settling. They're attacking the defense on the drive and creating great looks.
And another thing, they continue to work it inside and score. It's clear their game plan is attacking the paint as much as possible.
Here's the kid. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Harden's got 5 assists tonight.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Pass to Queen. And stolen by Barnes. Harden outside to the paint. Here's the kid and the powerful one-handed slam.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense. Into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
Williamson outside. And stolen by Barnes. In the corner, Harden. And again, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Pelicans trail by 15. Shot to stop the run.
We've seen what this young man can do, and we're seeing it again here. Murphy having an outstanding game.
Here's the kid. 26 points for him. And stolen by Fears. Pass to Queen. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Now Fears. Knocks down the 3-ball. Fears has got 5 points so far.
Yeah, the playmaking of Zion is a bit underrated. He created that 3 with the kickout pass.
Harden outside. Down low. Intercepted. And a fast break now for the Pelicans. Fears' shot is off.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
The kid and the dunk to finish it off. Beauty.
Ever since halftime, they've played precision basketball on the offensive end.
Well, the coaching staff made some adjustments for the second half, and they've come out with focus and execution.
For three, and the Pelicans hit again from deep.
There you go. That's the stroke we saw in the first half.
Barnes outside. Here's the kid. 28 points for him. And stolen by Williamson. To the middle. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
I like that pass right there by Jones. This is what being a good teammate is all about.
Here's the kid. Inside. And the dunk by Barnes.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. And so James Borrego decides to call timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. For the Clippers, Champagne's checked in, and it's Beasley in for Jock Landale. DeJounte Murray, he's checked in for the Pelicans. To the left side wing. A wide open look here for Fears. A three-pointer off the mark.
Well, he continues to make the effort, but the results just aren't there this quarter.
Pass to Champagne. Harden outside. Here's the kid. Shot clock at 5. The Clippers need to get off a shot. And that one's good. Champagne. And now a 12-point Clipper lead.
Well, when you move the ball, you open up the defense. Great job to make the unselfish play.
Jacks up a three. And it's the Clippers with the rebound.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Here's the kid. He's covered by Murray. The kid can't hit.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
It's hauled in by Queen. Queen's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Out of bounds, the Clippers take possession.
And the misconnection there. Hands guarding their beverages. That's a pass he'd like back for sure.
Trent's checked in for Los Angeles. And a change for the Pelicans. Misi's checked in. Here's the kid. 28 points for him. To the paint. Here's Leonard. Oh, the strength of Leonard.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Pass to Fears. Murray outside. And Misi throws it down.
Well, Murray's got a great feel of when to let that pass go in the pick and roll.
Here's the kid. Driving in. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. And a good-looking view of that throwdown from the AT&T Connected Cam. And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for the Pelicans. A 12-point game. Pass to Murray. From the top of the key. That one wide left.
Well, you couldn't ask for a better look. That's one he's got to knock down.
Now here's Beasley. Defended by Misi. It's hauled in by DeJounte Murray. Pelicans trail by 12. And Misi throws it down.
Well, we know what kind of scorer he is, but he could use a little help.
LA's gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. The kid passes to Champagne. Here's the kid. 6 on the shot clock. No good that time. And for the Pelicans, they're shooting 47% from the field in the third. Outside, Jones. Fears with the screen for Jones. The shot from 20 feet away, and he knocks down the jumper. And that's now 30 points for Trey Murphy.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Beasley for three. No good that time. And we've watched three so far in this one. The Clippers on top, up 8. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feat.
Well, it's one of the core parts of the game.
He's checked in for the Clippers. The kid comes in for Gary Trent. And New Orleans also making a change. Queens checked in. Setting the floor now for the Pelicans. They've got Yves Missi. Murray out there with Jordan Poole. Then there's Williamson. And it's Queen in at the 5. Pelicans trail by 13. Murray outside. The rebound by Harden.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
Well, they expect this from him, and he's a big reason they're out in front right now.
The Pelicans have gone 3 of 8 here in the fourth quarter. Murray, the pass to Williamson. Down, it drops through the net for his 9th bucket. He is 9 for 13 so far.
Well, that's why the offense works so hard to get the ball to Zion inside. He's so reliable in there.
Here's the kid. Beasley with a clean look. No good on the 3.
Well, sometimes it's just not your night. But despite his struggles, they're ahead in the game.
And we know Poole has speed, and he uses it well to stay out ahead in transition.
After the kid. To the middle. Poole with the steal. And a fast break now for the Pelicans. Wide open look here for Murray. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson. Murray's got it back down to single digits for the Pelicans. Now Harden. Here's Champagnie. Back to Harden. Leonard with a screen on Murray. And again, it's the Clippers missing. Pelicans trail by 8. Pass to Queen. Leonard with the steal. Here's Champagnie from deep three-point land. And it's Williamson with the rebound. Poole outside. And he uses the glass on the layup.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
It's tipped. Out to the right wing. Bounce pass from Missi. Pass to Poole. The 3 ball. Rebound by the Clippers. The Kids got 11 rebounds in the game. They need this one. Whoa, man! And down it goes, jamming that one home.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. Doc Landale's checked in for Malik Beasley. And then for New Orleans, Herbert Jones, he's checked in for Eve Misi. Trey Murphy comes in for Poole. And Fears is subbed in for DeJounte Murray. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
I was able to listen in on what James Grego was going over with his team. He ripped into their perimeter game and their energy level, saying to his guys, you're just running through the motions out there. There's no hustle or desire to chase them off the three-point line or to try to get open looks from deep on the other end. Guys?
Allie, thank you so much. And he uses both hands to jam it in.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little bit.
Yeah, I'd consider calling timeout right away after that one. The defense has to be better there.
Williamson against Leonard. Williamson double team. Pocket 6. And the basket by Jones.
And Jones is such a confident shooter, especially from outside the arc.
Clippers leading by 5. Pass to the kid. Williamson left side. And finished off by Williamson.
Yeah, and that's about as natural as breathing to him. Zion lives above the rim.
And Greg, we know he's a fearsome dunker, but Zion Williamson also has a soft touch.
And that's a great point, Kevin. He can finish in every way, either hand, through contact, off balance, on the run. A natural gift for converting around the rim.
And the free throw, no good.
And you look at Zion. His combination of size, speed, and strength can be extremely difficult for a defense to have to deal with.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Williamson, count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist. Williamson's got 25 points in the game. And so it's Leonard with it. He'll bring it up for the Clippers. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Here's the kid, and he finishes nicely on the layup. The kid's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Well, he's been nothing short of fantastic this game, and he has his team in a great spot as this thing winds down.
Williamson in the post. Aaron's on him, and it's good for 2.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
Outside Leonard. Here's the kid. Can't hit from in close. Fears with it. He's looking for Williamson and finds him. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
That's a high percentage play. Zion is a dangerous lob threat.
Here's Harden. Pass to the kid. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Harden's got his 9th assist in the game now. Pelicans trail by 4. Now Fears. Fires from 14. Another one falls for New Orleans.
Look, we don't see Murphy take a lot of mid-range shots, but his jumper is pure from anywhere on the court.
Here's the kid. And Teron Lue calls timeout. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. Here's the kid. Now Harden. 6 to shoot. Fires. A 20-foot jumper. Good.
Well, this is what he does. A proven scorer in the clutch.
And here is Williamson. Oh, what a play inside.
Those are some key points there from Zion Williamson.
Here's the kid. And another assist. And that's his 20th assist. Wow.
just doing a great job at orchestrating the offense.
Williamson against Barnes. Strong move off the glass.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Yeah, he got a good look, and he calmly delivered for them. That's what you like to see.
Williamson with the block.
Well, the speed that Zion gets off the floor, he made the most of it on that block.
1:35 left in the fourth quarter. Leonard against Jones. No good. Could not tie it up. And it's Leonard with the ball. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points.
And guys, the best thing about Kawhi picking up assists is that it's contagious. When you've got a dominant scorer setting his teammates up, and everyone falls in line.
Harden pulls it down.
And you're just not going to see him do that very often. Usually when he rises up, there's a guarantee it's going down.
Here's Leonard. Stolen by Jones. Leonard with the steal. Nobody around. Leonard running the floor.
That championship mentality of Leonard. This is why they go to him in the clutch.
The shot is off. Here's the kid. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Cleared away by Jones. And it's the Pelicans with the ball. They trail by 6.
Well, Zion is such a problem for any defense. You can't help but use a foul to try and slow him down.
Good on the first, and that brings them within 5.
Zion Williamson.
Both good from the line that time. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
He drops the first one, and that puts them up by 5. And so he drops them both. It's a 6-point ball game.
Taking care of business at the line, and he adds some cushion to their lead.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans. They're trailing by 6. And let's get your take, guys. What's the strategy?
They need a quick basket here.
Yeah, and if they can get a decent look from 3, that's the shot to take. Not a lot of time to work with.
Here's Spears, guarded by Harden. Jones, the 3 is off. And now we've got the intentional foul.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
At the line for 2, Kawhi Leonard.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And so both free throws. Those are good, and it's an 8-point game. And Trey Murphy gets the whistle that time. And so he's picked up his final foul, and he will sit for the rest of this game.
And guys, at this point, he's probably better served to take a seat anyway. They've got no chance in this one.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. He's able to hit the second one, and that will put them up by 9.
And that should be enough to get the job done, even though he didn't get all of them.
And so Los Angeles takes the win. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home.
Say she don't around with jizz. Think you gon' me for free, what you with? Want all the smoke like a. Hold on, brother, chase them. Say my name, I pop up like the boogeyman. Game over, dropping bangers with no hook. Can't free my brother league. I hate I'm putting money in. If you ain't never, calm down. I know, so I approach to my palm out. Turn on now, again, and count it. Yeah, wrist check, they block with the niggas on the yeah. Echo, turn this beat off if I ain't tripping on it.
MVP. How you feeling?
This arena? Yeah, in this arena, this team. Really.
Focus on. He tried to end my career.